didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Third and just 2 to go.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. Here we go. 11. Hey, can.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Burrow now on 1st down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Throw finds Jamar Chase. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
11. Here we go. 11. Right 80. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
180.
1st down, here's Baker. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10.
On 1, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
11. Here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On first down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Guns down.
They'll run here following the penalty. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
11, right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 1, ready?
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go. Right 80. Shot.
Short yardage run here for Brown. This gets the 1st and more. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
On 1, ready?
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. They connect on the deep shot. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much.
He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are, not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, and it's going out for the sack.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, Every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hey, watch out!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180!
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Done. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Number 5, T. Higgins. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 32-yard
Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Here we go. 11 MT. 180.
Brown on the inside give. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's get set.
Burrow setting up the play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go.
Burrow setting the throw. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Burrow on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11.
Again, it's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Gun. Stop.
A first down carry for Brown. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now Burrow. He's got it near the 8. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Going with Brown on the ground. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's second and goal.
Here we go. 12. Can. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. He brings it in. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Motion the slot man right.
180. Stop.
Mayfield on first and 10. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups. And that was a matchup that they wanted and worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one. The problem was the defense was ready for it and took it away.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's get set. Start. 180. It's hot. 12. 11 empty. 11. Start.
Burrow back to throw. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
11, Mike. 180. Stop.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
I'm fine, ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Pass it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
On one, ready?
One last play before the break.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Final throw before the break. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Here comes the final play of our first half. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to get this one out quickly to Hill. Reaches the 30. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. They weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Play action now. Burrow. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
At the 40-yard line.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
11, Thomas. Gun. Dot.
They'll try it right with Brown. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's get set. 11 MT, tight. Dot.
Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Got.
Handoff headed left to Brown. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Here we go.
That's complete to Gesicki outright. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off to play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurrying into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On one, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11, 11. Right, 80. Got.
Burrow from the gun. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New set of downs from 37.
11, mighty. Here we go. Can. Start.
On first down, here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
11. Start.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Let's go.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On 2.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Start.
Here's Brown again. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow setting the throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
11, mighty. Gun. Start. 180. Start.
Burrow to the air now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
11, MT, take. 11. Start.
Now Burrow. He finds Brown right side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Jump off, caught by his back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
12. Let's get set. 11. Right 80. Right up. 12.
Now it's Brown. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, now they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Running for it with Brown. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Running back motions right. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Run.
Baker now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Up, 180. What's up?
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball. Hey, remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken in the 1st round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done. Doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
11, 11, 11. Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
A run with Brown. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Dot. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Burrow back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
T. Higgins. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
11 MT, Tate. 11, gun. Dot. 11, 180. Dot.
He's back to throw. Finds Higgins for another grab. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Dot. 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11 M. Dot.
A give left side to Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
11, 11. Dot.
Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Right.
Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals down by only 3. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Hey, that's your man. That's your man. Dot.
He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left with 4th down here. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
On 1, right?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11. 11. 180. Place high. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Desperation time here. And it's caught. Chase has it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Cut. 180. Cut.
Brown on the carry. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On 2.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. 11 top. 11. Stop. 180. Stop.
Setting up to pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Good. Regular.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Right 80. What?
First down, Burrow to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Burrow out of the shotgun. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he didn't get it. Oh, the kick is no good. That leaves the door open for a field goal now to tie this game. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, alert 33. 20. Watch out.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. The distance, and it's on target. It's good. And in the final moments, they force overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. Here we go.
First throw of overtime. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Thomas. 11 Mike. Right 80.
the shotgun. Burrow. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On one, ready?
Trying to extend this overtime drive. They only need 1 yard. This is third down.
Ready.
He'll go with a design keeper, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, we're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's get set. Right, 80. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Set up the screen. Brooks. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
To throw. This connects with Higgins. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
So first down from the 41.
Gun, gun.
This is Brooks heading left. They're still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. When they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's good.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Brooks. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run. There's another for it. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that one had plenty of signature moments and plays that all could have proved the decisive score of the game, but this contest survives all of that and an overtime period, Brock, as we finish in a tie. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.